to all and welcome to this June reading for our spiritual journey. I actually done one last month. I started doing it and I hope you enjoyed it. So I found it so enjoyable doing it myself that I decided to do it again this month. So this reading will go from the 15th of June until the 15th of July. Now, there is going to be no pick a card or anything. I strongly feel that whoever needs to hear the message will find the reading. Certainly, it will greatly help if you could like, share, and subscribe so that more people can find this reading. Thank you so much for that. So, without further ado, let's start the main part of the reading. What I'm going to use first is the Lightworker Oracle, and we are going to see which kind of energy is going around our spiritual journey during this month. So I just remind you from the 15th of June until the 15th of July. Let's have a look. Please, angels and guides, please just show the energy that is going to be around our spiritual journey and how can it help us. Okay, spiritual service. This is absolutely a beautiful energy. It means a lot to me personally, but I'm not here to read for myself. I'm here to read for all of you and for myself at the same time. So, spiritual service. Definitely, this particular reading is pointing towards your soul starting to recognize, or maybe already have recognized it, that you are here to really help. Okay, spiritual service is not, well, it encompasses everything really. Let's start from the kindness that we can give to anybody that we meet. Even as a small smile could make somebody's day. We never know what somebody is going through in that particular moment. But I strongly feel here that we are talking about something that is deeper. So when I talk about spiritual service, it gives me the idea that for those of you that this reading will resonate, and I'm nearly, well, I am sure that this reading will resonate with whomever is going to find this reading. There is a very, very strong calling on helping others in their spiritual journey. So it's not only about the mundane, helping others about the mundane things. Of course, that doesn't mean that you don't have to, but it's more in the way of helping others on their spiritual journey by first of all recognizing who they really are, then accepting who they really are, and then listen to them very, very attentively. I am getting this very strong feeling that in this moment in time, for those of you who are on the journey of putting yourself into a spiritual service, it's really starting to dawn on you how important it is to see the person that is in front of you, to understand the person that is in front of you, and to hold back any, how can I say, I wouldn't say judgment, but even less than that, it would be like really letting every word that the person that is in front of you resonate within. And by listening very, very attentively to every word that this person has to say to you or is saying to you, understanding it not only through their words, but also through their body language, through their vibration, through the change of their energy while they're speaking, what do they need and how can you help them? This is a very profound feeling that I'm getting, and this is also a very profound message. So spiritual service, it's not only, as I was saying, and I repeat it because it's very important, it's not only helping somebody, carrying their shopping. That is incredibly important because that already shows that you care, and it's an incredible boost for somebody, on the receiving end. But here I strongly feel that the universe is saying, that our spiritual journey, it's going to be enriched, I can't say it properly, by listening to other people, but really not to respond, but to assimilate. And then our innate instinct, it's going to come out and being able to help them. In the same time, what is happening is that what information we receive from the other person that is giving it to us freely, that is coming to us, maybe consciously asking for help or maybe unconsciously, all of that is going to enrich our soul and our understanding of the human soul and the human condition for when we live here in this plane. So it's going to be not only us giving, but receiving at the same time. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So let's see now with the Magical Dimension Oracle card, a bit more of messages from the universe about this. And I apologize for my voice. I don't know. As soon as I started doing the reading, my voice went down. So let's have a look now. Please, angels and guides, please give us another message. Adventure, innocence, play, discovery. What a beautiful energy again. So what I'm sensing here is that the universe is saying, yes, be of spiritual service. Absolutely. That is the main energy that is going around us, that is going to help us progress in our spiritual journey. And in the meantime, and at the same time, we are also helping people around us. But what it says as well, it's adventure. Never forget that our spiritual journey is an adventure, and take it that way. So look at it that way, feel it that way. Don't lose that childlike wonder for what is coming next. And it says innocence. That's exactly what I was just saying. Play. So enjoy everything that is happening going forward and during this month, because again, if this comes up, it means that maybe some of us has forgotten that even during this journey we need to remember to play. And discovery, yes, self-discovery, by listening to others, listening to their needs and being able to understand them. So what do we discover? We discover that we've got an incredible intuition, that we can connect to somebody at a very, very deep level. And that is part of recognizing who we are. And that, again, it's another step forward in our spiritual journey. So now we'll take the last oracle card, and this is from the Gateway Oracle deck. Apologies, it takes me a little bit to take them out without making a big mess out of everything. So let's have a look here now and see what the Gateway Oracle cards are telling us. Hearing messages from Spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. So I am strongly sensing here that the universe is saying, pay attention to what you hear, in brackets. Have you ever heard that inner voice? Have you ever heard like a thought or a voice in your head that is giving you an answer onto something? I strongly feel that during this month, and remember that we're still talking, everything is connected to the spiritual service. When we are faced with someone that consciously or subconsciously is talking to us because they are looking for help, we very much are going to receive messages from Spirit and from the universe, and we need to listen to them. So that inner voice, we are going to even be surprised, words coming out of our mouth without even realizing that we are speaking them. So practically we would hear ourselves talk without knowing that we are talking. And that is the universe that through us is going to talk to the other people and to really help. In the meantime, it's going to also reinforce the understanding that we are all connected, not only to the people around us, but also to the greater intelligence, to people on the other side, and to all the rest of intelligence that in this universe. Okay, so now we have finished this part of the reading, and we're going to go into the main part of the reading. I am going to use the Syrian Starseed Tarot. Now, they're absolutely huge. So as you can see, my hands are tiny, and I am going to try to shuffle them. Not an easy task for me, but here we go. So with this, we're going to do the main part of the reading. And oopsie daisies. I told you, it's just they're unreal for me. My hands are the way I have to hold them. So here we go. Please give us the main bulk of the reading for our spiritual journey from the 15th of June to the 15th of July inclusive. So let's have a look here. Let's split the deck. And I am going to pull 1, 2, 3 cards, 3 tarots as the base of the pyramid. 1 for the past, 1 for the immediate future, and the main card. It's here. Okay, just let them put there. Let's have a look. So here what we have is the Ace of Orbs. Okay, so the Ace of Orbs is the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords here, as you can see, it's very much on in the water. But what is saying here, I'm trying to put into words what I'm feeling here. It's like there is a connection to everything and everybody. First of all, for those of you who are near water, that live near water, they've got the possibility of going near water, or by the sea, by the ocean, by a river, by whatever, by a waterfall. Just go during this month. It's going to be very important. Those messages that I was reading for before are going to be coming much easier if you're near water. Water is a conductor, and also the thought pattern, it's going to be coming through a lot clearer if you go near water. It's like as if you are going to also use your intuition. The dolphins do use their intuition. They use like a radar, and the message, they send a signal, and then when something hits, the signal comes back. Exactly the same thing. So again, it's repeated the fact that we are going to spiritually help others, but at the same time, the help is going to come back to us exactly like the dolphin. Okay, so now let's see the next card, 7 of Chalice. So the 7 of Chalice, it's, as you can see here, it's a beautiful, beautiful staircase that goes up to the heavens, that goes up to the cosmos, that goes up to the universe. One little cup at a time. And what I'm sensing here, this is the 7 of Cups. Usually it's confusion, but you've got to read the meaning of the cards depending on the deck, depending on what the creator of the deck wanted to put through, which kind of messages wanted to put through, and also how does that particular card feel to you, and how does it speak to you in that particular reading that we are doing right now, in any particular reading anyway. So here is it saying Chalice, cups, emotions. Okay, through emotions you drink 1 cup at a time, 1 cup of emotion that makes you understand the different part of yourselves emotionally and different part of other people emotionally. And every time that you assimilate, that you understand and assimilate those new emotions, you are going higher and higher, 1 little step at a time into your spiritual journey. Now let's see the other card, and here we've got the 10 of Flames. 10 of Flames is the 10 of Wands. Now as you can see, the 10 of Wands is in the archetype of somebody who is carrying a heavy load. As you can see here, he's carrying all of these torches, but look at the torch that he has in front. So even though sometimes we might feel that we are like in a dark cave or in a dark corridor, and and we might feel heavy and burdened about things that concerns us, I strongly feel that more than likely this is about us, not anything that would happen on people around us. I don't say that we are going to have a problem being of service to others, but there could be something going on around us personally that is a heavy burden. But what this card is saying, remember that you are very well capable to carry that burden and to bring yourself up to the light. Because if you can, and not only if you can, but because you can help others, it's the same thing, you can help yourself. Don't lose sight of that light that you carry with you. And also, you can already see the light at the end of the tunnel. So keep going. Don't concentrate on the weight on your back. Look at the flame in front of you. This is your burning flame. This is what you have learned up until now. And it's going to bring you out of whatever you feel it's keeping you in a dark place. Now let's see in the past position, the 8 of Chalice. So here it really talks about leaving something behind. Here now I'm talking about, more than likely is connected to this 10 of Flames. Okay, to this burden. Now here I am feeling that I need to read this card in its proper, and I wouldn't say proper, excuse me, in its usual term. Okay, so 8 of Chalice is leaving something behind, because at an emotional level we left something behind. We closed the chapter. There is a chapter that has been closed because we realized that it wasn't serving us anymore. It wasn't good for us at any level, and also it wasn't good for us for our spiritual evolvement. So as you can see here, there is this distancing from whatever it was that it caused us maybe pain. Maybe it was okay at the start or whatever, but at the end it was a decision that we made and that needed to be sorted out. Now let's see in the near future. We've got the 3 of Chalice. We've got loads of cups. We've got 1, 2, 3 cards of cups. So here already we are seeing that this month our soul is required to work on to our emotional state. Okay, so the 3 of Chalice, it's really that card of very soon on the earth plane, more than likely you are going to have, a party invitation, or going to a party of any kind. Could be anything, could be anything, even a family reunion, it doesn't matter, but something that is really going to bring loads of happiness. Okay, this is also the card for engagement. So when I was talking here about somebody leaving something behind, it could be that for some of you, you could have left a relationship, but for others it could have been something else, and so it doesn't cut off the possibility of an engagement. But the 3 of Cups, it's really that enjoyment of feeling your own feelings. So if there is no party, if there is no engagement or whatever, in the very near future, so between the 15th of June and the 15th of July, we are going to feel that what we are learning about other people, on how to understand and help other people emotionally, and also in the same time what we are learning about our own personal emotional beings, our own emotional soul, it's giving us joy. We feel that we are going forward, that is a lesson that we are learning and that we need to learn, but we are doing it in a joyful way. So let's see now the last card. And here we've got the 2 of Crystals. The 2 of Crystals is the 2 of Pentacles. So here it could mean a lot of different things for different people. For example, some of you could feel, okay, now I have reached this, and now what's next? For others it would be, okay, did I understand properly? Do I need to go back and relook at this, or am I done with this? Now, the reason of this two of crystals is, for me, it's very much to let it integrate without looking for an answer. For example, okay, this month has been work on the emotional side, both for me helping others and for understanding myself and integrate. Now, do I need to do more about this, or am I done? I strongly feel, but then everybody would be different, and you can do your own, make your own decision, and and then do what you want with it. But I strongly feel that less we ask ourselves questions of this genre, and better it is. Because if we still need to work on it, something is going to happen when we are going to be, I wouldn't say forced, but shown that we still need to work on it. And then if we ignore that, we are going to be forced to face it. If instead this is not coming up again, it means that for now, this particular part of our spiritual journey, the emotional part, and again, as I said, it will never stop. But for a little while, maybe, this is done, and then something else next month would come up. Okay, I hope I wasn't too confusing, because when I do this particular reading, and I love it, I absolutely love it, but the feelings I get and the feelings I get and the messages are so deep that I try to put it into words. And as you can hear, English is not my first language, so the deep messages, are quite hard to put into words. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy this reading, and I'm just thinking that, by the way, I also do offer a spiritual assessment reading, so you can find all of the type of reading that I offer on my website, and the link, it's in the comment box below. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to click onto the notification bell. And right now you should be seeing appearing some playlists with all different kind of readings that I'm doing, and I really hope you're going to look at them. Okay, so thank you very, very much for being here with me, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you. Bye bye.